200%. Can you hear me okay?
Okay, I can hear okay.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I can hear you. Great. That's good. We've got 3 minutes to go, so we'll just give it a few more minutes, let everyone get into the VC. We've got 280 in already. That's great. And we'll
Yeah,
start on the hour. About 3 minutes to go.
okay, absolutely.
Hello guys, welcome everyone. Like Glenn was just saying, we still got a few minutes left, but when we get started, we'll lock the chat. We'll post all the relevant links in our main chat for everybody to follow along. And I got the live stream up on YouTube, and we'll have the recording up for everyone after the AMA as well. Also, the way we usually run it is just a conversation between Glenn and the representative, and we'll go over, the experience, the backgrounds, dive into the project, and then, towards the second half, we'll take some questions from the audience as well. So if you hear something you like, if you're interested, if you want to learn more, or you have a suggestion, make sure to raise your hands, and we'll try to get to as many as we can. So hang on tight.
I was just wondering off Kai how we pronounce the name of the project. It's a bit of a tongue twister when I.
Okay, okay. The name is quite difficult for you maybe to understand, but let me explain a little bit about our name. So our project name is TeWa SideChain. Is called like TeWallet, your Telegram wallet sidechain, which mean is our sidechain is born to serve the Telegram wallet. We will build a product that we build a product that's based on the open source of the Telegram, and we create the apps of a wallet on there, so you can uh, use the Telegram and you can use the wallet in at the same time without connecting to any kind of MetaMask or Trust wallet. No needed. Only need Telegram wallet. You can log in the Telegram wallet and you can use on chain. That's what we want to bring out when we create the name.
I see. Carl got that. That's great. So it's TeWa SideChain. That's great. Well, if you're ready, I can start the record and introduce you, and we can go into the TeWa SideChain project. Welcome to the Welcome Talk community. I'm Glenn, your host. Today we have joining us the TeWa SideChain project. Here to speak about the project is Car. TeWa SideChain, layer 1 blockchains and DApp interfaces are overly complex. A TeWa SideChain was born to solve all these problems with an easy to use blockchain. The aim is to build an e-wallet directly linked to Telegram, made from Telegram's open source. We'll go into that and more about the TeWa SideChain project shortly. But first, can you introduce yourself, Car? With your background and experience, that'd be great.
My background experiences is focused on marketing. So my position in the project is CMO, which means is chief of marketing office. So my main background is about marketing. I already done marketing in Web2 market, like in some of international company. So I have at least 12 years in this, in the marketing expertise. These 12 years include when I learn college and I do some stuff and I do, club and other, experiences when I still on the college. So I think 12 year is quite appropriate. Not exactly 12 years, but I have a thick background of marketing. So that is my background. I already done some job an international company about marketing agencies. So uh, that's in my background. So can I will share you more about our team background. So our team background is mainly in technologies. The CMO is me, the CTO and the co-founder is have background in coding blockchains, so they have experiences in being a developer of Binance Smart Chains and Ethereum's Solana as well. They have expertise in many coding languages. So I can make sure you that they have enough experience to create a new blockchains that will bring out the most and the best convenient way to use, easy to approach, and you can use it in the fastest, fastest speed and with the least of the fees. So that's our, background. So do you have any further question? Back to you.
Okay, great. Yeah, if you could just maybe we can start with an introduction to the TeWa sidechain for community investors. That'd be great.
Oh, sorry, John, my internet is not quite good. Can you rephrase the question, please?
Yeah, sure. I was just wondering if we can have an introduction for the community investors with the TeWa sidechain project, what it's all about, and get a deeper dive into the project and the utilities.
I get it. I get it. Okay. So the TeWa sidechain is the first Binance application sidechain, which called is BAS, that provide a fast and easy to use crypto payment method. So TeWa sidechain is the first blockchain built on BAS, which provide easy payment services with fast speed and ease to use with just few simple tap on Telegram. With the leading edge, TeWa sidechain will definitely occupy a big place in the crypto market. So which exactly TeWa chain have? So we have already have testnet of the product, which called TeWallet, the Telegram wallet. So we will have the bridge multi-chain at the near future, and then by occupy the system of the TeWallet, which code is transferable payment code system, also known as TPCS. So we use TPCS to dive into the Telegram wallet very easily. So in here right now we also have staking available, and we will have farming in the near future. So that is what TeWa chain have right now in this moment. We already have testnet, we have passed the devnet, and we will launch the mainnet soon. So let me talk a little bit about TeWa sidechain. So the TeWa sidechain is an important puzzle of the Web3 future. The TeWa sidechain is a BSC sidechain with the goals of disrupting the Web3 market. As you know, Web 1 and Web 2 are used in traditional market by users who have no idea what they are using or how it works technically. Users who do not understand how the internet works are referred to as technically uninformed, despite not understanding how Web 1 and Web 2 work technically. Though users still use Google, social media, and varieties of other online applications with ease. So as a result, we can see that not only Web 1 and Web 2 expert, but also in uninformed user can use the internet, right? So what the issue here? The issue is that the end user cannot access the Web3 application. Layer 1 blockchain and the DF interface are very overly complex. If new users do not want to lose their money, they must learn how blockchain works and exercise extremely caution. The TeWa sidechain was born to solve all these problems with an easy-to-use blockchain. All interactions will be completed just a few simple steps without any knowledge needed. So this will help new users to approach Web3 easier, just in one click, accessible for everyone at every edges. So TeWa sidechain will bring out one of the most easy to use interface that could help users to buy, sell, and use crypto and other services on chain without any knowledge. Just interact with the in-app like normal banking apps and on-chain like other blockchain solution projects. So TeWa sidechain have a clear aim about to build an e-wallet directly linked to the Telegram, made from Telegram open source. Through this e-wallet, user can buy, sell, exchange, and use crypto without learning any blockchains, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or any other crypto hot wallet on the market right now. So user only need to log in the Telegram to buy and sell crypto with the security code that we provide. All on-chain activities will be handled automatically by TeWa sidechain system. This will ensure the financial transparencies while using the convenience for the end user. So may I may my question my answer is clear for you?
That's great, Kay. Yes, we can go into the e-wallet, how it works for investors. Do you need to download it? Is it going to be an app on Android and the iOS operating system? And what's the security built around the e-wallet that you'll be using on Telegram?
Absolutely. So you only need to download it and attach it to your Telegram. So you can use it in your phone and on your desktop very easily. So the main purpose here is not creating a new wallet. The purpose here is, attach a sub, a sub uh, a sub wallet for the Telegram. When you use the Telegram, you can when you chat with when you chat with uh, your friend or somebody else, you can transfer the money through Telegram wallet easily. Not need to log in the MetaMask or Trust wallet to make a transfer. You just need to log in the Telegram and you do the transfer very easily.
I see. And what's the security built around the e-wallet? Are you going to have funds where you need to use the TeWa token? How will it work for investors using the utility?
So about the security, as we said before, so we will provide user a code. The user must hold that code. When you like phone codes, you can have that code. You save it in your in your wallet. You save it. You write down it in some notes. We don't care, but the only purpose here is provide you a security code, and you can use that security code to transfer with each other, and that very easy to use. Then, uh, on other hand, it will provide a great security, potential for you, user. Even if you lose Telegram account, you still can reach out and reverse your access very easily. That's what we are aiming for. So uh, that's in my answer. Is that clear enough for you, John?
Yeah, that's great, Kay. Yeah, so with the e-wallet, is it centralized or decentralized then?
The wallet will be decentralized. Like I said before, every you know uh, transaction will be on chain, and we will you know managing things off chains. Off chain is the part that will provide more utilities for the user. And user, they don't care much about the on-chain stuff. So we create things for them. We create an in-app things to approach more end user. And with the on-chains, we also do the on-chain with our side chain. So on that chain, you can explore your transaction easily. And if you are an end user, in the first place, you don't know how the blockchain work. You still can use our app. You don't need to know any knowledge about blockchain. But in the future, when you have enough knowledge and you want to search your transaction, you still can go to our on chain and search for your transaction easily. That's what we are aiming for. So is that clear enough for you, Jones?
That's great, yeah, Car. And I'm wondering, what solutions does the TeWa sidechain bring for crypto?
So the solution is very simple. Uh, we trying to approach more end user. In this moment, the end user is not accessible with the DApps or Web3 just because they are blocked by you know the complex of the interface, the complex of the knowledge of the Web3 does. So they have they know about the Web3, but they don't want to use it. Just simple because they are too lazy to uh, learn something new. So our solution here is that you don't need to learn anything, but you still can use Web3 services very easily, and we provide tools for user to do so. That's our solution. So the to visualize this solution, we made a Telegram wallet. So with an end user, it is very easy for you to download the Telegram, right? But it's not really easy for you to create a MetaMask wallet because you have to, learn very, you know, various of stuff to, how to use the MetaMask. That is a big barriers for the end user, and we solve it by attach our wallet to the Telegram. User can use the Telegram, so user can use our wallet. Easy, right? So that's what we are providing. Back to you, John.
And how does the TeWa token tie in with the TeWa sidechain? I think it's a governance token with a DAO and voting rights for the community as well in the future.
So about the voting and the validator, that is one of the utilities that we are heading to. So the token holder can stake to be our validators. And in the early stage of our project, when you stake, even if don't have any transaction, but believe me, you will have a lot of them. But even if you don't the blockchain don't have any transaction online on chains, you still receive our token as a reward of being our validator very soon. That is our policies to support you guys who are very committed to our projects. So that is the first utilities. The second one is voting. In the future, you can voting for direction of the projects, like other DAO uh, we will public our information about the voting soon. And the first thing the only thing I can ensure now is we will have voting system. And please stay tuned, and we will announce soon. So there was two main things about the token utilities. And the third one will be when user use our token, they can make it become the transaction fees. However, the transaction fees in this early stage will be very cheap. As my measure, it appropriately like almost free at first 10 transaction, and after 10 transaction the transaction fee will be more expensive. With that with one transferable codes. So for example, if you own one payment code that we provide you and you transact it to other guys, and at the 10th time it will be free, but in the 11th it will be charged some fees. That fee will go for the validators. That is our token utility at this moment. Uh, in the future, we will have bridging, we will have farming. That is a great great tools for a token holder to become more rich. That's all my question.
Okay, great, Kay. And you started in Q1 2022, so the project's been planned a long time, around 10 months, and you've got over 10,000 Telegram members as well. So you've been building up the community before you launched the token. And I'm wondering, with the TeWa sidechain, how many developers you've got working on the sidechain, and is it all in-house, or are you outsourcing some of the building of the blockchain?
So at this moment, we are having around 5 to 6 developer is working worldwide, which means at every time on the world we are working. We still our developers still working. We have 3 developers on site, which means they working in our office, and 3 other is working worldwide. So that's to make sure it's online all the time, 24 per 24 hours in a day. That will ensure every information, every error or bug that occur in our blockchain will be solved immediately.
Great, Cam. And going back to the TeWa token, you're going to have a treasury. I'm wondering what the profits will be used for. Will it be buyback and burns, marketing, and that sort of thing with the treasury profits? And is there no buy or sell tax on the TeWa token?
Can you rephrase the question, please?
Yeah, sure. I'm asking about the treasury for the TeWa token, what the profits will be used for. Will it be buyback and burns, marketing of the sidechain, the TeWa sidechain, or the token in the future? And is there any buy and sell tax, or is it a 0% buy and sell tax on the TeWa token?
So about the tokenomic, you talking about tokenomic, right? So let me explain a little bit about tokenomic. So we have a lot of things is going on here. The partner we have pre-sale is 25%, liquidity pool is 50%, team is 2%, staking is 15%, marketing is 5%. So a lot of thing we want to do with our tokenomic. You can overview this in our white paper very easily. So our token schedule will happen, at least we will click 1 month, then the because we are creating the safety tag in the pin cell. The safety tag in the pin cell required at least 1 month clip. So as you see in our token schedule, at least 1 month, then our token will be received and start vesting to other type like team staking, marketing, airdrop, or treasury stuff like that. uh, about the utility of these funds, I can say with you, the treasury will use to build the ecosystem. The advisor will hold at least 12 months, then they will have the token, and the ecosystem is built for we have many purposes in the future. For example, we do have airdrop, we will have the retroactive, lots of things will need to give out the token for the communities. That's our tokenomic purpose in every funds. Uh, Otherwise, we have tax buy and tax sell, 2% each. The use case of this will be operating expensive, which means, for example, like airdrop, like uh, retroactive, like staking reward, like uh, those tax sell and buy will be directly go to the funds of treasury and the ecosystem, which will provide more and more events for our user. That's the fully, the fully proposed and tokenomic explanation.
I see,
So
Car.
more,
And
more. Okay.
I see, Car, yeah. And what stage are we at for investors to get involved? Has there been a private sale? Is there a pre-sale coming? And can, if people join the community, win whitelist spots?
So about the whitelist spot, uh, our whitelist is very difficult to get. I can tell you that because the our whitelist spot only handpick from our teams. Our marketing teams will handpick the most valuable uh, person. For example, if an KOL posts about us and that post received a lot of things, lot of reaction, lot of comments, lot of chatting with by the communities, then we will have to consider to give that KOL one whitelist spot only. If he want more, he must require more. So we want the most user that committed to us, then we will give them whitelist. That's the what we want. We don't want user like uh they they don't do anything, but they still have value. That's not our purpose. We want true value user, true value supporter that have our whitelist. So about how can you get our whitelist? You can go to the site, TeWa SideChain website. At the first site, you can see the apply whitelist button. You press there, answer the question, connect your wallet, answer the question, support it, send us some proof about what you have done to support it. Then we will hand select it. That those people we will hand select it 100%. So let me see. At this moment, already have 1,753 have applied to our whitelist, include KOLs, uh, TeWa SideChain members, content creators, or seller, which means the whitelist application is very hot right now. So I can't ensure about anyone in this AMA right here to be get our whitelist completely. But if you support us very active, we will consider. That's all what we want to say. Back to you, John.
I see, Kay. And whereabouts will the pre-sale be? Is it going to be on a platform like Pink Sale? and what's the sort of timeline for pre-sale?
So the pre-sale will happen on the pre-sale platform, and that will be 3 days later, which means is the 13th of the October. That is where we want to. That's when we want to do the pre-sale. The exact time is will be the 14 p.m. 14 p.m. UTC. That's the time. So you can update our timeline on our announcement channel. That's very easy to look out those information. And
okay,
yeah.
Great, Kat. And what's the soft cap and hard cap for the pre-sale?
So we will have soft cap at 180 BNB, and the hard cap will be 350 BNB. The reason why we want this number because this is the minimum fees, minimum expensive for us to kick starting the mainnet. This is the minimum amount. So we also, our co-founder also put out the money in their pocket to create, develop this project, and at the official time, we only raise 350 BNB maximum to build the mainnet to officially appear on the Web3 market map. That's what we want for the pre-sale, and the soft cap will be 180 BNB, and the hard cap will be 350 BNB.
Okay, great, Kat. The smart contract, have you had an audit, or will that audit come after launch? How's it working with the TeWa token audit on the smart contract?
So about the contract is at this moment the contract is only used for buy, sell, trading on the PancakeSwap in the future. So the contract will be KYC, audit, and certified by the pre-sale. Every action with the contract will be developed directly by the pre-sale. So user can uh, don't worry about the contract, because we have no right to the contract at least 50 days after the pre-sale. So the contract is clear and safe.
Okay, I see, Kat. And what's the plans around the marketing after launch for say the first quarter? How are you going to promote the TeWa sidechain and the TeWa token?
So can you rephrase the question, please?
Sure, Kat. Yeah. I'm wondering what's the marketing plans after you launch the TeWa token, and the promotion plans for the first quarter to promote the TeWa sidechain and the TeWa token.
Sorry for the internet problem. So I can hear a little bit about you, but I can give you some answer based on these keyword that I heard. So about the tokenomics at the pre-sale, right? So we will sell about let me see, 24 million 24 million tokens for 350 BNBs. So with each token, the price will be uh, 0.003 $192, which very cheap at the first time, and in the future we will push and we aim the $1 moonstone. That's what we are aiming for. So $1 moonstone will be in the future. But after the pre-sale, the price will be 0 $0.00392, as you see as the token schedule on our TeWa chain white paper. So that's our pre-sale information. So do you have any further question?
Okay, great, Carl. We'll open it up shortly to community investors, but yeah, I was wondering what the marketing plans are after the launch for the first quarter with the TeWa token and the TeWa sidechain.
So about the marketing plan in the future, let me talk a little bit about the past. We already done our roadmap version 1 in this is final quarter of our roadmap. Our roadmap started quarter 1 2022. So we have contract development, we have prototype, we have a lot of things. Till now is quarter 4. We already have 2 marketing campaigns have already launched. At the pre-sale and after pre-sale, after listing, we will update the roadmap version 2, which conclude the marketing campaign 3 and 4. The marketing campaign 3 and 4 will happen in US and Europe. We are aiming those 2 big markets. We will go for the big market first, then smaller market later. So when we do market research, we can see that the 3 biggest market in this moment is first US, second Europe, third is Asia. So we have already done marketing in the Asia. In the next moonstone, we will have to aiming to the US and the Europe. So the marketing campaign 3 and 4 will aim to the US market and the Europe market. So we will cooperate with new KOLs, new guys in the local market in US and Europe. Then we will do a lot of events that bring our product, bring our testnet to more end user. When they're using it, we will have events to airdrop, to retroactive, and we will have some offline. We have some offline event in the future at US. In the near future, we will have an offline event in the US that we are aiming for in our next marketing plan, pre-launch and post-launch.
I see, okay. And what's the plans going back to the token? I think we missed the staking, how that will work for investors. Will it be locked, unlocked staking? And what sort of APR, APY can investors get?
So the APR and APY is not available on our white paper right now. But I can assure you that the APR and APY will be very attractive because we are not able to do the staking online right now because the policies of the pin sale is that after at least 1 month we can have token, which means we cannot launch the staking without reward for the user, right? So the staking will be online right after pin sale give us the contract owner and the token that will be locked by the pin sale policy. So the staking will be online right after pin sale send us the token in our tokenomics.
Okay, let's open it up to the rest of the team if anyone's got a question for Kay from TeWa SideChain. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey Glenn. I was listening in just a few. I'm just curious about a few things. So, first, Kai, how many tokens will there be available in the wallet? Is it like a non-custodial wallet, and I can just use it on any EVM chain? I didn't catch that.
So, uh, so this question is about the system that we have, which called transferable payment code system (TPCS). So this system provide you end user to use fiat or crypto to buy our payment code through the payment code seller. So the first, the only things that available on our wallet is payment code. So you can use a lot of things to buy that payment code, and you can trade, you can buy, sell services on our payment code, by our payment code. For example, we will connect to the GameFi like RC Infinities, move to earn like move to earn a movie, or many DeFi services. Then they will provide a lot of things on our application, and our application will allow user to use payment code, our payment code, to pay those services. And first thing in our wallet is payment code. You can use that for trading, you can use that for buy sell stuff on our application, you can use it for the service payment, etc. So after you do have the profit, after you do have the profit, you can receive our payment code with bigger price. For example, when you are an end user and you create a payment code with the valuation of $50, then you go to staking, you go to farming, you go to DeFi services, you deposit that payment code, and you do the farming, staking, or DeFi services. After uh, a, a long time, you have a profit from those activities. Then the application will send you other payment code with 100 valuation payment code, and you can cash out by selling that code to our payment code seller to receive fiat into your banking account, or the crypto in your hot wallet. Every payment method are accepted. So that is what we want user to have experiences in our wallet. That is my answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Thanks
see,
for your.
I see. And just one more thing from me. Are you looking, because you mentioned you want new users to use it, like you want it to be as easy as Telegram. So will you have some sort of tutorials or explanation videos or any kind of educational content for like the new users to make them familiar with what they can use their their money for and all this?
Yes, absolutely. We will have it right after the you know we have the user flow, the introduction, the instructor in our white paper already. But we will have to do that kind of video, that which introduce and do a lot of things that guide the new user on the YouTube. So we will do it in our marketing plan 3. That is the first thing we will do, is show new user how can they use our application, how they can use our on-chain things. That's it. The first thing we're gonna do in the marketing campaign 3. So thanks for your question.
Yeah, thank you for answering. It sounds good.
The questions actually. Let's move to community investors. Let's see, Syed, you had a question for Kara at TeWa. SideChain, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Okay, so I was going through your white paper and it's mentioned that the TeWa sidechain is a decentralized, scalable Binance application sidechain and it runs using a high-performance proof-of-stake authority consensus algorithm. So can you briefly explain how proof-of-stake authority consensus is different from proof only simple proof-of-stake consensus? And is your blockchain permissionless blockchain or it's permission blockchain?
So our blockchain will use the consensus of POSA, which mean is proof of stake authority. So the proof of stake authorities is the consensus that combination of proof of stake and proof of authorities. The proof of stake authorities will have the advantages of both proof of stake and proof of authority, but it will eliminate the disadvantages of both POS and POA. That is the consensus that we are aiming for. So about the deep technical things, for to be honest, I'm not a tech guy. So the only thing I can understand and I can explain you that our consensus is very easy to use with cheap fees and very securities. So the consensus is the only thing that you need to understand when you go through a blockchain, right? So you can go to the white paper of our projects at the section witness, voter, and block validator, or the section POS or POSA, and you can learn a lot of things about our TeWa sidechains. Thanks for your question.
Okay, thank you for explaining that. Okay, so you mentioned about this validators, and I've also read on your white paper. So I was thinking that what amount of TeWa tokens one need to stake to be able to run a node for becoming a validator, and will everyone be able to become a validator, or only the selected individuals will be able to run the node? How will that work? If you can explain.
So to run a node, you must stake. So the amount of stake will be taken with the highest staker. So the highest 10 to 100 staker will be our validator, depend on the amount of transaction on chains. So the validator is required you to stake. So you must stake the our token TeWa to get to be our validator. That's it, the first and the only requirement that you must to do. Secondly, when our on-chain work properly, on-chain transaction, on-chain explorer, on-chain activities working properly, we will have fees. We will receive fees from those activities and reward the validators. So validators is one of the most uh, friends of our project. So we are very welcome you guys to be our validator and to be our node runner. That's in my question. That is my answer. Thanks for your question.
Yeah, understood. Thank you for explaining that. Okay, final question. So I was just wondering, do you have any plan of enabling payments at various Web2 and Web3 online shopping store as well through TPCS system using T-Wallet?
So our project is heading to the payment method in the Web3 using fiat. So we not gonna have the Web3 services on our application, but every Web3 sorry, not gonna have Web2 services on our application, but we will have many, and as I said, almost DeFi, Web3, GameFi, move to earn services, every services of Web3 you can find on our application in the future. And in the near future, we will have a lot of kind of payment that you can do with our PCS, TPCS system. That's in my answer.
Yeah, got it. Thank you so much for explaining. Over to you, Glenn.
Thank you for the questions, Sayed. Let's move to Aisha with a question for TeWa sidechain. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. So I was wondering, will T-Wallet be a non-custodial Telegram wallet? And which cryptocurrencies and fiat currencies will be supported by the T-Wallet?
So about the T wallet already have the testnet version. Sorry, the T wallet is still on the DevNet version. So in the near future, in 1 or 2 months, the wallet will be online and you can use it as the testnet version. But I can give you a clear assume that our T wallet is very accessible at the first place, and then after we have a lot of services on there, we will connect um, merchants. We will connect a lot of merchants to operate our activities, and our project in the future will go to the decentralized and to create a DAO. So validators, stakers, and user can vote to the vision, to the roadmap, to the event of the T wallet in the future. That is my assumption. Thanks for your question.
Understood. I also want to understand how will users be able to deposit cryptocurrencies and fiat into T-Wallet, which will be stored as transferable payment codes, TPC, in the T-Wallet.
So we will have the payment code seller. So for example, uh, our Telegram group will have another group which conclude the payment code seller of that country. For example, if you are in Japanese and you use the fiat of the Japanese, right? And you use that fiat, you want to buy the cryptocurrency, you want to buy the payment code of TeWa sidechain, you will connect to the payment code seller in the Japan, and the fiat transaction will be done on the banking of the Japan. The payment code seller, when they receive that kind of fiat, they will create a payment code which equivalent to that fiat amount that you give out to him, and he will push that payment code back to you, and you will use that to to put that payment code into our wallet, and you can easily use the services that have on our wallet at that moment. That is the user flow that new user should know. Thanks for your questions.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you for answering.
You're
Questions?
welcome.
Aisha, let's move to Western Beast. Do you have a question for TeWa sidechain? Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. All right. Earlier in the AMA, you said that even if we lose our Telegram account, we'll still be able to access the chains on our wallet. Are you going to use the standard mnemonic key that others will be using, or is there some other form of verification to ensure that it's the valid owner that's trying to retrieve his wallet?
So I'm not quite sure your question, but I can give you some answer based on what I can hear. So maybe you're asking about our security things on
Okay.
the Telegram.
Sorry. Let me circle back so that I can understand the question. Now, you said that if we lost our Telegram account, that we are still going to be able to access the assets on whatever assets we had on that account. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Good. So I was asking, are you going to use what form of verification are you going to use? Because, for example, Trust wallets and some other um, wallets, they use the money keys, to verify that is the actual owner. So what if I went out of Telegram and then I wanted to going back in? Are you going to be using that normal standard mnemonic key? How are you going to verify that yes, I am actually the owner of this wallet and I'm the one that own the digital assets inside?
Oh, about that question, I can answer very good. Like this, uh, you are using a Telegram, so that means you have Telegram support to get your account back. That is the first thing we are rely on the Telegram security, which is very good. As I can see at this moment, if you are connect your Telegram with your telephone number and the two-factor security, so you can get back your Telegram account very easily, and as long as you are true owner of that Telegram account, you can bring back uh, your Telegram account with no doubt. So in other hand, if you are lose your Telegram account and you cannot get back that account with any reason, you still can uh, you can still can create a new account and put your code in there, put your code that available for you at the previous wallet, and you put that code in your wallet, uh, destroy old code and create new codes that will secure your funds, secure your fiat cryptos very good. That's in my answer.
All right, so thanks, Kai. Here's my final question. You already talked about what happens when the Telegram is deleted. How about what happens when Telegram updates its terms, conditions, and policies on third-party applications and APIs, and this update no longer favors you? How are you going to go about it?
So thanks for your last question. So the gas fee will be free at the first 10 transaction with per one security code. So uh, the the transaction fee will be very cheap even after first 10 transaction. That is my promise that it must be in our blockchains. So uh, just don't be worried about the securities, about the blockchain stuff like transaction speed or transaction fees, because we have already optimized every function of our blockchain already, because our teams have a lot of experiences in coding blockchain, coding stuff, uh, building a blockchain layer one, or even we have uh, developers come from BSC and the Ethereum, Solana. So we will ensure you that every advantages that other blockchain have, we already have, and other blockchain have disadvantages, we will solve it all. Uh, for one more things,
Okay, Kai.
we are running the BAS, which will have the great future, bright future at the moment, because you can see the CZ has tweet has talked about the BAS monthly, so you can have some more explore about the BAS and BA Binance application sidechain on our white paper. You will have a great look about the BAS and the TeWa sidechain. Thanks for your question.
Okay, thanks, Kai. I don't think you got the question, but I'm going to be asking it in your Telegram group so I can get some more clarification. Thank you very much for answering my questions. I'm wishing you guys the best. Over to you, Glenn.
Okay, thanks
Best
for
wishes
the
for you
questions.
too.
Thanks for the questions, Western Beast. Yeah, if you head over to the Telegram, it's in our official chat. If you've got any questions after the AMA, let's move to Venice. You had a question for Kay at TeWa Sidechain. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Glenn, for allowing me. Okay, I have a question related to Telegram because, as we all know, Telegram doesn't work in some of the regions of the world, and normally people need to buy VPNs to use Telegram. So I was thinking that, do you have any plan to also provide any VPN service to your holders for free so that they can use your e-wallet for without any hurdle or without paying any extra fee for VPN?
So, in the country, in the nation that block the IP of the Telegram, I can give you ensure that when we reach to that market, we will surely have our product very ready to approach that market. For example, if your nation have blocked the IP of the Telegram and you still have to use the VPN to use the Telegram, right? So we will provide you a proxy or another IP to use our Telegram wallet. Very, very easy to use and very easy to approach. That is what we want when we approach new market. So before any new market that we approach, of course, we will do have the market research. And at this moment, I can see not every nation have blocked on the Telegram, so the Telegram still very popular, and everyone use Telegram to chat, to talk, to approach to the Twitter. Sorry, to approach to the cryptocurrency market. So I think we will develop new feature that accessible for the user in the nation that have blocked the Telegram IP. That that's in my promise. Thanks for your ideas.
Okay, and one last thing I want to. Okay, as I read, TeWa sidechain is the first Binance application sidechain, and we know Binance does not work in some countries. So I was thinking that, do you think TeWa chain will face any restrictions from some of the regions like India or Pakistan?
To be clear, TeWa sidechain is not the first Binance application sidechain, but TeWa sidechain is the first payment method that's run on Binance application sidechain. Okay, so we are very confident to operate our side chains, to operate the speed, to operate the security of the side chain. Thanks for your question.
Okay, thank you so much for answering it.
Question, Venice. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but it's been great speaking to Kay today from the TeWa sidechain. As we always say, welcome to what's for research and educational purposes. It's not financial advice. But I always advise the community investors to check out the website, the white paper, and the official socials. They're in our main chat. And if you like what you see at the website and the white paper, head over to the socials. Like I say, you can get them in the main chat, have a chat with the team on the community, and yeah, get involved with the pre-sale because there's still a chance to win some whitelist spots. So yeah, thanks very much for coming, Kay. It's been great speaking to you.
Thanks, thanks, Lance John, for this AMA. Hopefully, we will have more events, more AMA in the near future. And thanks for the Wellcoin Talk community to join our AMA today. Thanks for you. Very thanks to you guys. Hopefully, you will support us, and we will give out some great, great, and very great, moonstone in the near future. Thank you.
Awesome, Kay. Yeah, take care. I'll finish the recording, but I think we've got to spin the wheel first. two lucky winners for $50 each, and after the AMA, yeah, I'll finish the recording, send a copy over for you to share with your community, Kay, and I'll send one into our main chat for anyone who couldn't join the call today.
Okay. Can you see the wheel up here, Glenn? Is it coming through? Can I?
Yeah, it's there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing 2 spins for 2 lucky winners, and you'll get $50 each. So I'll collect your IDs, and we'll have probably Dizzle will DM you guys, and we'll ask for your wallet, and we'll send over the prizes. So congratulations, just gentlemen. And let me shuffle it one more time and spin it. And yeah, the chat is still locked, guys. We still have all the official links right there. So if you heard something interesting, if you want to learn more, if you want to dive a little bit deeper, I just advise everyone to just go to the official website, and you'll be able to find all the information there. And if you want to ask more questions, head over to the socials. I'm sure there's going to be someone able to answer any and all of your questions. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. This has been great, and thank you to the TeWa SideChain team for being with us. And yeah, take care, everyone.